Hello everyone, I am the Lore Explorer, and this is Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye. A few days ago, Mobius drastically updated Echoes of the Eye, so I figured I would make a video showcasing that to you all. Here are just a few new updated murals in update 1.1.12. The first one added the artificial light at the top, and this second one here, I'm pretty sure the base fire at the bottom has been added in the update. But this is just going off memory, so don't skewer me if I'm wrong. The changelog says that the Alks are supposed to have been buffed in some way, and it seems to me that maybe they're just a bit quicker once they're on your scent, which, to be honest, I'm not so sure was needed because they were pretty quick to begin with. But expect to be caught more often. I think this one's pretty clever myself. Once the sails open in the real world, the stars dim in the Dreamworld to reflect that. I think that's pretty neat. In that same vein, they added evidence of a day-night cycle, as once you get into the Dreamworld towards the end of the cycle, you see a red spot on the horizon as if the sun's starting to rise, when before, all around you, it was blue on the horizon. The changelog also says it made surviving certain falls a little harder so you can't skip dark sequences, and I suppose these holes are the ones they're talking about. There are multiple ones around that map. Now, as the Dreamworld goes, they actually changed a lot in it. In the Starlit Cove, they've added these candles and door connections in which you have to blow out the candles to make the door disappear, and then once through it, you can even light the candle on the other side to make the door reappear, but this actually hints at another puzzle later on, so it's a pretty clever design to just integrate into the game altogether. In addition to changing the Starlit Cove design, they also changed the design of in front of the Dreamworld vault. This used to be a symbol, but now the symbol's on the little cogwheel, and now there's writing and steps, and it's all actually pretty nice. But they also changed the vision that you receive once you open the vault to be much more extended, which on the changelog list for the update, it says that they changed some of the mid-game hints, and this is one of them. Now the vision not only points us to the real world, it points us to the dream world, having the Alk actually grab an artifact and go down to the fire to go to sleep and enter the dream world, which I'm not so sure I agree with. This is just a little bit too hand-holdy for me, and I'm not sure that's so in tune with Outer Wilds. I mean, I had a problem with this puzzle myself, but I wasn't complaining. It was all there for me to solve, just a little tough. And I don't know, maybe I'm being too rough on it. I actually like the puzzle. I'm not sure I like the change, but to be fair, I'm sure the people that do change it know a lot better than I do, so hey, there you go. Oddly enough, after extending the last one, they condensed this one to only being 2 Alks and directly following them instead of, going to outside of the vault and watching them appear with a flock of Alks there. They just kind of cut out the middlemen and we just go in ourselves. But, I don't know. I'm not sure why they changed it, but they did, so, again, here it is. Now this change I definitely approve of compared to the extended scene showing you what to do. Now these candles resemble the candles that were with the doors in the Starlit Cove, so it makes sense. Blow out the candles, open a door. I like this one. The Endless Canyon has a huge, massive redesign, mostly around this courtyard here. I don't know if the courtyard's extended, but there's not as many rocks, and it's opened up. There's a chair, and now there's big window opened up to the actual place where they're watching movies. Again, the bridge is widened or elongated, and there's more water. I don't know. I think it looked better before, but this is more intuitive. You know what to do here, when before I kind of went in circles like 3 or 4 times. This one, there's no danger and no chance of just going around in circles. Then, once you get up that new prominent set of steps, it opens up widely, but the really cool thing here is they actually added a wide open space where you can see definitely an Alk walking around with their lantern right through the window, but there's a bunch of covers blocking them from telling that you're not an Alk yourself. This is a pretty cool addition. I like this one a lot. Definitely adds to the spook factor and tension. Next up, they actually changed the black white hole controversy everybody was kind of complaining about. They made it a black hole, so yes, everybody knows that the vessel does in fact warp through a black hole and not a white hole, but at least they changed it for everybody. And of course, as expected from our beloved designers at Outer Wilds, they made it so you can open the real world vault. Even though there's no real in-game way to get these codes other than just straight up brute forcing them, they added this. I mean, they probably did it because someone data mined the codes and, everybody was wondering why it didn't, interact with the real world like everything else does. And of course, we all expected this to be updated, but in my opinion, they went above and beyond and updated it right away, even though they probably didn't expect people to find it so quickly. And the last interesting, though very sad thing that they added to the DLC is they added footprints after you free the prisoner, all the way from the vault, all the way past the Vision Torch, right down to the water, and then they disappear. And then after, you can go to the real world vault and see that their artifact has in fact been extinguished. So, that's the last edition, pretty sad one, but good update all in my eyes. But, as a palate cleanser for that horribly sad piece of information, here's a little happy Alk boy doing little happy things to make your happy holidays happy. I hope everyone's happy and celebrating and having a good time, and if you don't celebrate, he's just here to make you smile. Look at him tapping his foot like little doop doop boop a doo. I don't know, he's having fun, and I hope you guys are too. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you to all the members here on the channel. I really appreciate the support, and I hope to see you in the next episode. As always, this is the Lore Explorer, diving deep into the game so you don't have to.